Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. My name is Fazlina binti Muhammad Fazil, number metric S72972, and today I will be presenting on the initial IMO strategy on the reduction of greenhouse gas emission from ship under MARPOL. The International Maritime Organization, or IMO, is a United Nations agency responsible for regulation international shipping. Although shipping is one of the most efficient mode of transport, it still produces greenhouse gas emission, especially carbon dioxide. This emission contribute to climate change, which has become a global environmental concern. Because shipping operates internationally, global regulations are needed. This is why the IMO introduced a strategy to reduce greenhouse gas emission from ships. Background of MARPOL and IMO strategy. MARPOL is the International Convention for the Prevention of Pollution from Ships. Under MARPOL, Annex focus on air pollution, including greenhouse gas emission from ships. In 2018, the IMO adopted the initial strategy on the reduction of GHG emission from ships. This strategy was later strengthened to support long-term climate goals and sustainable maritime operation. Vision of initial IMO strategy. The vision of the initial IMO strategy is to reduce greenhouse gas emission from international shipping as soon as possible. IMO aims to move the shipping industry toward low carbon and eventually zero carbon operation. This vision supports global effort to combat climate change while ensuring that maritime transport remains efficient and sustainable. The level of ambition under the initial IMO strategy is divided into short-term, mid-term, and long-term measures. In the short term, the focus is on improving the energy efficiency of ships through technical and operational measures. By 2030, the strategy aims to reduce the carbon intensity of international shipping by at least 40% compared to 28 levels. In the long term, the IMO targets a reduction of total annual greenhouse gas emission by at least 50% by 2050, with the ultimate goal of phasing them out completely. Guiding principles. The implementation of this strategy is guided by several important principles. One key principle is common but differentiated responsibilities, which recognize that countries have different capabilities and level of development. The strategy also emphasizes fairness, transparency, and evidence-based decision-making to ensure effective and balancing implementation. To achieve this target, the IMO has introduced several measures and projects. For example, the Energy Efficiency Design Index, or EEDI, focus on improving the energy efficiency of new ships. For existing ships, measures such as EEXI and the Carbon Intensity Indicator, known as CII, are used to monitor and reduce emissions. In addition, the IMO encourages the use of alternative fuels and new technologies, such as LNG, ammonia, and hydrogen. There are challenges and future direction. Despite this initiative, there are still several challenges in reducing greenhouse gas emission from ships. These include the high cost of low-carbon technologies and the limited availability of alternative fuels. Developing countries may also face greater difficulties in adapting to this change. Therefore, strong global cooperation among government, industry players, and international organizations is essential. In conclusion, the initial IMO strategy plays an important role in addressing greenhouse gas emissions from international shipping. Through clear target, guiding principles, and practical measures, The strategy supports the transition towards sustainable shipping. Achieve this goal requires commitment and cooperation from all stakeholders in the maritime industry. There are some references that I use in preparing this presentation. Thank you for your attention.